Hey, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. On this Thursday, guys, we're going to see what Spirit has for you on this Thursday. And I do still offer the $20 reading for anyone who's interested. You can click on the description below the video. At the end of this reading, I was asked to speak about ascension symptoms. I'm also going to talk about some things that Elon Musk had mentioned regarding something interesting. I can't really say what it is, but it has to do with our all the good things coming our way, I'll say. Okay, and I'll be kind of talking in code, so you'll have to pick up on it. All right, so guys, right off the bat, we have the Ace of Swords. This is you getting clarity on the things that are making you feel defensive in your life. It's time to let these things go. However you have to do it. It's time to clean you. It's cleanup time. You have to clean yourself up. Getting rid of negative energies, things, people, places, things that pull you down, that make you feel icky, depressed, no bueno. Okay, so you're going to need to start distancing yourself if you're interested in moving out of the third dimension. Third dimension is, thousands of years of suppression that are finally being dealt with, guys. So you can only imagine, if that's real, what the world is going to look like at the end of this takedown, I'll say. Okay, and this is happening all over the world. This is the I'm saying it backwards, Operation Sting. I've been talking about that has been going on for the past maybe 5 years worldwide. Okay, you're seeing the takedown of this. That's why you're hearing all this negative stuff on the boob, and you want to turn that off. Okay, once you get the gist of it, you don't need to have that in your psyche day after day, hour by hour. Just know that they're getting ready to do something that's going to most likely have you stay indoors for I don't know, a few days, maybe 10 days, maybe have a month's worth of food and water and things that you'll be needing. Okay, just to be certain they won't go to waste. If it doesn't happen, you will be able to utilize those things. All right, I have 2 closets filled with stuff, food, toilet paper, paper towels, water, everything. All right, so here I'm seeing this Empress. All right, I'm seeing this Empress with her children, okay, and I'm seeing some kind of beautiful celebration coming in for you and your children, some kind of happiness here. Whatever this is, it's going to change your lives dramatically, okay? Let me see if I can get more on that. No, this is about your partnerships, guys. All right, so they want to talk about your partnerships. They're saying that those of you who are in commitments to take a serious look at your relationships, because now is the time, okay, to make decisions toward your happiness. Okay, you're going to be living in a heaven on earth scenario in a short while, so it's very important for you to pick and choose what where you want to be. Are you going to move forward so you could take advantage of everything that's going to be out there for you? What I'm trying to say is, if you're not happy, if you're deliriously not happy, it's time for you to make some changes, okay? Because staying in a relationship that's unhappy isn't doing anything for you. It's doing nothing for your partner, and it's just going to drag on and on and on. If if it's been like this for years and you're waiting for this sudden change, everything to go back to the way it was in the beginning, that's probably not probable. So they're showing that those of you in relationships, to really use your intellect, use your brain, your mind on, where you want to be. What is your stand? What are you looking to do? What about you? What about your happiness? What about, have you been happy? Have you been unhappy for many, many, many years? Okay. It's time to, stop moving through life like a robot. Just, not thinking about yourself and your needs and your happiness, okay? Put yourself first and start doing that, all right? And those of you that are my empaths, especially because there's a lot of you that don't know you're empaths. And when you are an empath, it's exactly what it sounds like. You're more empathetic than most people. You could feel other people's emotions, feelings. You could feel their energy, okay? And so if you're in a bad relationship, this is going to be a lot harder on you than, a person who's not an empath, because you're just going to be in a constant state of depression, I think, okay? Or something like that. All right, let's move on, guys. Let's see what we have here. We have the Four of Pentacles. All right, so the Four of Pentacles, this could be like some form of possessiveness over someone. Like, I feel like there's somebody out there who wants their person to come in, to come back to them very quickly. Like, they can't wait another hour, another day. They're very sad. They're in a state of, if this person doesn't come back, my life is going to be shattered. Nothing's ever going to feel the same. I'm always going to feel terrible, but there's movement here. There's something going on that is going to come in for you, and it's going to be a victory. Okay, so I don't know if maybe this person will come back. We're going to try to get more, or it may be something else. Let's see what Spirit has on that, if anything. Yeah, they're saying there's a lot of confusion right now regarding this ending for someone. Okay, so somebody is going through some type of an ending, but they're also showing that you're going to get some really quick communication. This communication's coming in like any time now, any day. And this is going to help balance things out. They're saying it's some kind of an opportunity for you, and not to miss it. Not to be so caught up in this that you're going to miss out on whatever this opportunity is. All right. And looks like it has something to do with, yes, it has something to do with prosperity, abundance, wealth. All right. So here we see the King of Pentacles. Okay. And we see also the Ace of Cups. There's abundance here. There is celebration here. There's giving of finance here, and there is total emotional joy, happiness, celebration in here. All three of these cards are signifying some kind of wealth, something huge coming in for my Aquas. Okay, so you can see the King of Pentacles, you can see represents somebody very wealthy. They have a crown on their head. They're sitting in a kingly type of chair. They have a huge pentacle in their hand, and there's a little castle in the background. So this person is set, okay? In the middle is your emotions overflowing, like happiness and joy like you've never felt before. And here is the Six of Pentacles, which is the giving of the pentacles, which is absolutely financial. All right. So with that being said, I think we were like this. Also, I'm seeing this King of Wands here, and the Star. Okay. So they're focusing in on this King of Wands. They're saying that you need to put yourself first. You need to start focusing on you, because you're so used to focusing on others and putting yourself second, and because you are capable of making everyone around you feel amazing. Okay, and this, and you're good at it. People tell you this, so you've kind of made this your mission in life, and you have forgotten to put yourself on a pedestal and to treat yourself like the king that you are. Okay, so for my kings out there, for my masculines, okay, more self-care, more, put more time into yourselves. Okay, do the things that you enjoy. Guys, don't forget about yourselves here, okay? While we're going through this very hard time, I do all these little things for myself to make myself feel nurtured and happy. Any little thing that I can think of to, I'm always setting my intention when I'm in the house that I'm doing a reading for myself to bring calmness, to nurture myself. I'm lighting a candle and saying prayers to, to, source, but also to nurture myself. I'm making a meal, I'm running a bath, whatever I'm doing, I set my intention that it's for me. It's a special thing that I'm doing for myself. I'm also, I pick up a bottle of wine once in a while. On the weekend, I'll have a glass of wine and sit back and do a little meditation. Whatever it is that you enjoy, you get my mission here, right? Do it. Do it as constantly. You need this right now. And again, when your body says rest, rest. Okay? Because here I'm seeing there's still a lot of you, a great many of you, feeling left out in the cold financially. All right? And you're very focused on it. It's getting in the way. And because you're so focused on the lack of finance, your manifestation skills aren't working for a lot of you. You're having a tower moment instead. All right? This is just, things aren't working with the manifestation. You're, instead experiencing a lot of chaos, depression, and just overall not feeling like yourself. Okay? A lot of you have just been staying by yourselves, staying in the house by yourselves. All right, guys, I'm going to resort to these beautiful cards I have here. They are oracle cards. And Spirit, we want to tap in and see what kind of divine guidance you have for my Aquas today in order to gain a greater understanding on how to nurture ourselves and get through this hard time, specifically for Thursday, for today. Please, Spirit. Okay. All right, guys, we have the door to value. So this is all about money and finances, okay? Interestingly enough, if you look at this, it's money coming inside, not outside. All right, so that's a good sign, right? So we'll just put that there. And the next card is financial constraints, guys. All right. Now, I did shuffle these cards before I started, and then I shuffled them again just a second ago because I really wanted to make sure. This is a pretty decent sized deck, so that this is specific to you guys today about your finances. They're trying to come across to you with a message here regarding your finances. And this is indecision, guys, okay? So clearly you see this person with their back turned to you, and it says unknown and unknown on either side. So you're having some difficulty, guys, making decisions for yourselves as far as your finances go. Like in the center, this financial constraints card shows pretty much like an empty cabinet. So, like I said in the reading, guys, you guys are focused on lack. You have to get out of that. All right. And the way that you can do it is, and I don't know, I know that if you guys do this, it will 100% work for you. I don't know why you're not doing it. I think some of you are, but some of you aren't. And that's why you're experiencing this. Okay. You must be in a state of gratefulness. That's it. It's that simple. You just have to be consistent, and you have to do it every day. And now I want to talk to you about ascension symptoms, okay? Somebody asked me, explain more about what ascension symptoms that I'm going through, I believe was the question. So it's different things on different days, different weeks. Everyone is different with ascension symptoms. Everyone experiences, it depends on your body, what your body, I don't know how to express what I'm thinking, but everybody's body is in a different, vibration, number one, and, it's going to hit everyone different. That's all I can tell you, okay? Some people will experience headaches. Some people will experience body aches. Some days I feel an attack on my gut and my back. My knees hurt. That's an issue I've had though for years. So, but I do think I'm affected by the energies, because on some days it's really bad. Um, and some people are having ringing in the ears. Um, Although that could be a download, so I kind of enjoy that. When I get a little bit of sound in my ears, I liken it to a download, so I accept it and I thank Spirit for it. And it only lasts a few seconds, and that's how you know you're not suffering from what they call tinnitus. I often wonder about that. I mean, if you have ear ringing constantly all day long, that would drive you insane. I would think that that's tinnitus, that it's a real thing. All right, so then, I mentioned the headaches. Hot, you're hot, then you're cold. You're hot, then you're cold. Um, what else? Your eyes might itch. My eyes itch. All right. And lately, I've been sleeping for 3 or 4 hours and waking up at midnight feeling like I can run a marathon and not able to go back to sleep. So, probably if I lived alone, I don't. But if I did live alone, I would probably get up and just start my day at midnight and not think about the time, because I'm a spiritual being and I know that time. I don't think time is real. When we get into the fifth dimension, there is no such thing as time. Okay, although it is kind of confusing because you still need to have time to get to places at a certain time. So it is quite confusing. All right, and the other thing I wanted to talk to you about, I'm not going to say what this is, okay, but it has to do with our blessing coming in, or I should say our many, many, many blessings coming in. All right, and what Elon Musk said is that we don't know exactly what it's going to be labeled as. It's a universal income. All right. And why, part of the reason is to, that's what God wanted us to have right from the beginning. These countries that are the wealthiest countries in the world, or should be, because they have, tons of oil, gold, silver, whatever in the earth, they were made into third world countries because their wealth was stolen. So everyone is going to be on the same playing field. Everyone is going to be enjoying wealth. There will be no lack. Okay, and so this universal income could be called something different. Okay, but it's going to replace workers, because AI is basically doing that. AI, the companies that are going to survive, they're turning toward AI, robotic help, and things of this nature. So a lot of jobs are going away. All right, and then he speaks of this universal income as universal high income, not basic, because they've been talking about this basic income or whatever for years, that and they've been doing these little all different states, like they're doing these testing, 2,000 people are getting $500 a month or whatever, for a year, just to do like a study and see how things work out, blah blah blah, right? So they've been doing that for years, but this is this, he's saying, is a universal high income, not basic. Because it's going to be a lot of money, guys, okay? There will be no scarcity. And this is the best part for me anyway. Work will be optional. Work will be optional. Okay? So, yeah. So that's all I wanted to say. Please, these messages, there's so many aquas out there that aren't on the channel that would love to have these messages be lifted up by these messages. So please like and subscribe the channel, you guys. I love you all, and I wish you the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow.